Learn why you react and then learn not to react. Okay? If you learn why you react, obviously we're talking about issues that have to do with healing. Anytime you react, you got issues that you haven't dealt with, that you don't know about. So it's about learning those, and then you obviously induce healing. Anytime you break a control drama, you're inducing healing on yourself. Now, how cool is that? Okay. All right. Learn why you react. Okay. Learning why you react is, we're going to go into that too. You're going to help do some analysis of your past life, or in this experiences in this life. You're going to look at what's causing you to be reactive. Did somebody treat you some way in your past that causes you to be naturally defensive? Okay, these are the things you're going to look at now that you have an awareness that you're getting caught in control dramas. Part of that understanding is not just breaking the control dramas, but wondering how that pattern developed and figuring it out. Avoid getting caught in other people's issues. Okay, another one. I mean, I'm one of the most compassionate people I know, especially because I know this. And I'm compassionate about everybody who doesn't understand this, and doesn't know they're making a choice, and doesn't know how to move positive. But I still see their issues. I can see them, they wear them all over. They wear them on their face, they wear them in their voice, they wear them on their looks. I mean, it doesn't, everything they do and say, I can see usually pretty well what, people are having issues with. But again, it goes back to, how do I support them? One of the ways you can support them was by not feeding their issue. So when someone's a poor me, you shouldn't go, oh, I feel so terrible for you. Oh, that's so awful. What can I mean, that only reinforces their need to be a poor me. To help them to maintain your understanding and your center and be a positive influence in their life is the way you be supportive and help them out of their issue. Okay, and that doesn't mean they're going to want to come with you by any means. They may not want to. Acceptance of everybody's path, acceptance that everybody is who they are, that they may not know this information is part of it. Understanding that they may have a need to hang on to that they may not be ready to let go of it. Again, I told you, if I'm not asked specific questions from people about what they have issues with, they're probably not really ready to deal with those issues. When somebody comes up and says, this is what's gone on in my life, and this is what I'm doing, is there a better way to do it? I'm like, I could provide information to help them. But if they don't ask questions, then it's not my, if I interject, it's not my position. Learn to use greater wisdom than those who do not have the tools or the desire to change. It is one thing to express empathy and compassion towards someone who does not understand the consequences of their actions or their own karma destiny, but it's another thing to be drawn into their issue due to your lack of awareness, understanding, and wisdom. Okay? That's basically what I've been saying. Okay, everyone is on their path, and no matter how painful it may be to watch someone do harm to themselves, you must remember to honor their path. Now, a lot of people can't do that. They don't want to watch somebody else cause pain to themselves, but ultimately, I've experienced pain which caused me to want to go this direction. And some people need different levels of pain to want to change. Not everybody's there. Not everybody wants to change. They're comfortable with this lifestyle. Remember, they've lived it, their parents lived it, their grandparents lived it, mostly. It's been ingrained to them for so many years that this is way outside of their thinking area. And they're not ready to go there, and so ultimately, if you believe in the things such as reincarnation, destiny, then you have to accept the fact and honor the fact that they're doing exactly what they're supposed to do at that moment in time. And again, that's what happens with overprotective. When you don't honor somebody's path, you get involved in their issues. Any attempt to force your help or assistance, your will, onto another person is not only a control drama, but also reduces the person's growth from their own experience. If you take responsibility for their experience, you're limiting their growth, which is why some people don't break out of their patterns, because they always got somebody around bailing them out or telling them how to do it. And then they're not really learning on their own. They're not really figuring it out because they're not really being truly supportive. They're not giving them an understanding that results in growth and healing. They're trying to change their path for them. Okay, on a higher level, we have all accepted our individual paths of experience, which includes both pain and joy. Our individual destiny path has been chosen to maximize our opportunity for growth and healing in order to take our consciousness to the next level. And this is, again, takes some understanding of destiny, karma, reincarnation. If you believe in all of that, then you realize that everybody is exactly where they're supposed to be for a reason. They're given every experience is for the opportunity to grow in whatever direction you want. Every single experience, thought, action, dreams, is an opportunity for growth. And that's where most people don't really get the big picture, because they're trying to do things on actions and thoughts, but they're not realizing, oh, my dream makes sense. What my thought I just had is important. So there's a lot of things that people miss in trying to accelerate this growth. But it's very important to understand that you're not anybody's master. This is master-slave here. You're not responsible for anybody except maybe those that you brought into life. And then you're only responsible for them for a certain period of time, and then they have to go on and do their own manifestation. We've all seen this too, where parents hang on to managing their children their entire lives. Okay? Maybe they don't want to let go. Maybe they feel they can't let go. And sometimes the most important thing you can do is let go, right? Okay, that concludes breaking control dramas.